ice and snow that's been coming down is not really snow. It actually will not melt. It burns.
You can light it on fire.
I've seen those videos.
Exactly.
That seems weird.
So she is my family in Dallas got that last snowstorm. She went out and took some of these and wrapped them up in plastic, and we're gonna film them and do some tests to them to see what happens. I want to see for myself.
And this is down in Texas?
Yeah, Dallas, Texas.
Now, you guys probably also know this, that in Colombia, Bill Gates has these mosquito farms where they're allegedly, because I don't want to get in trouble, allegedly injecting them with like mRNA and stuff like that. And then they're going and biting people and injecting them because Bill Gates wants to make sure that everyone is safe and effective.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's happening. These rich people that hung out at Epstein Island who believe in population control, believe if they can do a really good job with vaccines, that they can get the population down. At least that's what I've heard.
Well, I remember a thing from Gates at least 10 years ago where he said it, but it didn't really sound like it. That he figured that with the vaccines, they could reduce the population by 10%.
Yeah, I heard that same thing. And then all the stuff that we heard about eating little ones and the words that we can't say because we'll get banned on YouTube in the emails from those Epstein files. It's all true.
We have JM in the house. Thank you, JM. It's good to see you.
It is interesting, all of the clarification or support that is coming from all of this, what was once conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, conspiracy, my, you know what?
And with WikiLeaks, they would say it's Russian misinformation, right? But it's all it's all corroborated by the Epstein files. The same stuff that was in the in the WikiLeaks is the same exact stuff. Even the words like pizza and stuff like that, it's all the same.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy, Rocky.
Have you met JM? JM was on Sal's channel today. He's in the house.
JM is my homie.
Here.
Hey guys, good to see y'all.
Yeah, JM is the reason I'm here. He told me to come over.
See there's JM right there. JM's a good guy. I
Sure
always
is.
welcome JM.
Great moderator.
Yes, he is. He's a good mod. That's for sure. I wish I wasn't working I have worked so much here since I switched jobs that I can't be on YouTube as much as I used to be. So 79 says you're a troublemaker, JM.
Terry's always looking for trouble, though.
Yeah, well, she knows trouble's my middle name.
Well, I wanted to say something to you, JM, about your last few videos that I got to watch with the graphs.
Yeah.
That is so spot on what you're talking about. And I would recommend, Mike, you go to JM's channel and look at his, because what they did when the silver was going up, they actually shut the sale of silver down for quite a few hours.
I remember that. Yep.
And so it's really good that I was like, man, that's spot on, JM.
So guess what, Rocky? Like Mike, natural law attorney, already shared that live stream out on his post tab on YouTube. So he's already sharing that to his. How many subscribers do you have? It's like 50,000.
A little over 60,000.
60,000.
So I'm heavily involved in the police accountability stuff, and most of my audience are like-minded. And what I'm trying to do is build parallel systems similar to what the Amish are doing, where if shit hits the fan, we have people that we can rely on in tough times. And I just gave away a 1/10 ounce piece of gold to raise some fiat for a guy who doesn't even have cold water, with the goal of trying to bring people together, teach them about ham radios, about how to prep, because I can feel it, man. There's something's going to happen pretty bad here pretty soon. I want to make sure I've got people like you on my team. Yeah.
Yep. And Mike, I would appreciate, YouTube a year ago gave me a strike and they have suppressed my channel really bad.
I'll share the out of it.
Any help for you to share my channel and anything like that. And I'll be glad to help anybody out there buying silver and give them some. I will say, this is what I did for a friend that I work with. And he comes on here every now and then, but he's in a foreign country right now. So I'll leave it at that. I was telling him the direction where silver's going to go.
Yeah.
And he got into buying paper silver and was playing the market. Yeah, he made a lot of money in just a few weeks.
You mean fiat?
What I was telling him where it's going to go.
Fiat, it's not money.
I was so happy for him. He took a vacation.
Yeah, exactly. It's not money.
It's not money. It's fiat currency.
Exactly. I don't recommend anybody going into it, but he did really good. So
okay. Well, Rocky, I'll share something with you. My channel got banned for 90 days for talking about safe and effective stuff, about all my friends who passed away from strokes, my mother-in-law who died from thrombosis 2 days after she got her safe and effective stuff, and they banned my channel for 90 days for misinformation. So
that's what I got banned for. One of my guys got up here and was talking about his naturopathic remedies for different things and what he was going through right now. And he was talking about his remedies, and they banned me for what he was saying on here. His name was Dale Vale.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Something I did, was it, Rocky?
Do what?
I said that wasn't something I did, was it?
No. Dale Vale was talking about his homeopathy. He's a naturopathic type of doctor type guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he was going through
Mike,
treatment.
You might appreciate my channel a little bit.
I'll share both of you guys'.
Well,
I would appreciate it. Yeah.
The reason I picked that name, I'm retired out of Big Pharma. My pension comes from Pfizer. That's what it does.
So you have a lot of information.
I was originally with Park Davis. I'm a Park Davis legacy guy, and they did a real good job of pulling the wool over our eyes.
Yeah.
Then Pfizer bought us, and things started coming clearer and clearer and clearer. And I wound up walking away from the industry when I was 55 years old, when I was just starting to make big money. But what I do, I want, for a long time, I've made a little extra money working with cannabis. Because of my toxicology, I'm pretty good at my lab skills doing extractions. I make really high quality stuff.
Nice.
But I used what I made from cannabis to purchase my silver and gold.
Oh, great. That's smart.
So my channel name is Sterling Cannabis. But what I do now is, and Barbara is probably my biggest fan. Barbara Carbone, who was in the chat. What I do now is, and Barbara is probably my biggest fan. Barbara Carbone, who was in the chat. I take my dog down to the lake shore, and we walk along the lake shore, and I show videos of her in the lake, and I read scripture for about a minute.
Oh, that's good. Well, I'll make sure to subscribe to all y'all's channels.
I don't really talk about, silver and gold as money are listed in the Bible some 400 times.
At least, yep.
I do bring up those scriptures from time to time, but I don't harp on it.
Well, you might get banned. These Moloch worshipers that run Google and YouTube don't like that kind of stuff.
But I'll get on Rocky's channel, and I'll get on other channels and talk about the economic part of all of this.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy that I met you guys. I appreciate JM introducing me to you guys. I'm really in a position now to where my wife from El Salvador, and we're thinking, we might even just want to just move there. It's so safe now that they've got Bukele as president, and they're sitting on $13 trillion worth of gold. I mean, the place could really be something,
That's something right there to say right there. Because who knows what's going to happen here in the U.S. It's
terrifying.
They keep pushing this Civil War crap, Yeah,
the Marxists
have taken over. We need.
The Marxists have completely taken over the colleges and the public schools. Started with the KGB, and then the Communist Chinese took over.
Yeah,
and they're going to be the next presidents, and they don't even know the difference between human biology.
Mike, that is so spot on. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I just did some videos today. So I represent Dick Heller of District of Columbia versus Heller, and it's the seminal case on gun rights. And I did some shorts, if you guys get a chance to watch them, where we talk about Ketanji Brown, and she's arguing, it sounds like from the oral arguments at the Supreme Court, that Alan argued a couple weeks ago, that she's arguing in favor of these racist black codes being a historical analog for banning the people of Hawaii from being able to concealed carry, saying that since
Are you
there's
kidding me?
I'm absolutely not. They're called the Black Codes, and because the law is under the Bruin case, that thank God for Dick, because he started it all with District of Columbia versus Heller, that in order for these commie states to pass a gun law, they have to prove there's a historical analog, a historical reason that was in existence at the time of the founding of this country, or close thereto, like a culture or custom in one of the states to make the law valid. And so and I don't want to bore you guys too much, but this is really interesting for your viewers. The state of Hawaii hired Barack Obama's attorney, and his argument, because they're saying that they don't want to have concealed carry in Hawaii, his primary argument is, well, they had these black codes after the Civil War that made it illegal for black people to carry a concealed carry or carry a firearm onto private property that's open to the public. And so our argument is, so what the state of Hawaii is saying is basically you cannot conceal carry anywhere in Hawaii where there's a private business open to the public unless they give you permission first. Well, historically, it's always been
BS, isn't it?
right.